Everybody, Grego here, the Strive to Survive. Today's review of the Craft Holster Tuckable Inside the Waistband Gun Holster for the Ruger LC9S. Craft sent this out to us a couple of weeks ago for us to do some testing and a review video for them. And we'd like to thank them for sending this holster along with one of their open top outside the waistband holsters that we will be reviewing a little bit later on, probably in a couple of weeks or so. They did do the custom monogramming for us on this holster, which is very, very nice. It's held up very, very well as far as everything else has as well. One thing I'd like to point out is that the snap is very, very, very positive. I'll get it off there eventually. But a very, very strong snap, fine Italian leather all throughout. Beautiful mahogany finish, front, rear, and everything else. Stitching work, edging, burnishing, everything is all top notch. This is actually a sealed grain on both sides. I think it's some type of I'm not sure if it's lacquer or what. I did not ask, but very, very top notch stitching. I'm going to try to get the camera to focus here. But top-notch stitching throughout the whole entire holster. Tension is still fantastic. If you did not watch the unboxing video and the gun is loaded, you can see the magazine. One thing that I would really like to point out on this as well, and I'm not sure if I just got really, really lucky or not, but they sent me the notification that they had shipped my holsters. And these came from Central Europe. 3 days later, FedEx, my holsters arrived in Mississippi. So they're, as far as shipping goes, very, very fast. There was a little bit of a process as far as time to make the holsters, because these are pretty much custom made basically at order time. So keep that in mind. You're probably looking at 4 to 6 weeks for them to manufacture and make the holster. This may not be the case if they have your holster in stock. This one was not in stock at the time in this color. They did have a black one. I asked them to send mahogany because I think it just looks better, and it also shows up a little better on camera. So they did manufacture and make this holster for me, and as you can see, it does have my monogram on it. So the time on that was 4 to 6 weeks, I believe. And then after they shipped it, it took 3 days to get to Mississippi from Central Europe. So very, very fast shipping. And excellent group of people to speak with. Communications, fabulous. Customer service, great. So no issues there. But I just wanted to show you guys some different shots, front and rear. This is after wearing the holster for 10 to 12 days. I didn't keep up with, every single day that I wore it over the last couple of weeks. As you can see, sweat and other parts of, body oils and stuff like that have affected the holster absolutely zero. Just a quality holster. The only suggestion that I made to Craft was that they might consider making this belt loop a little longer and raising the actual body of the holster up a little bit, maybe a half inch or so that the gun is retained a little deeper inside the pants. You can see here the ride height would be from here up. So from the tops of my fingers there, basically up, is how much of the gun. And this does allow you to get a really good purchase on the grip, but I feel like if it was like here, it would conceal much, much easier and lay a little flatter against your body, because I'm a big guy with a gut. It tends to want to push the back of the handle of the gun outward a little bit. But other than that, I had zero issues. This can be worn in the 3:30, 4 o'clock positions. After you get past that, especially with a small handgun, you probably want to have at least a 10-degree cant forward, so that it allows you to get a little better purchase on the gun. And this is not, you can't change the cant on this holster. So just keep that in mind if that's something that you're considering. It's much more comfortable in the appendix position, in my opinion, and that's my experience. If you have a different body type, you may have a different result. But other than that, reholstering, everything else for me was fine. I did see another video of a review of this holster where the guy said that he couldn't reholster with it after he reholstered his gun wearing the holster several times on video. I don't understand that exactly, but I had zero issues reholstering with this. Yes, you do have to grab your gun belt and push the gun back down into the holster, but that's going to be true of any holster regardless of the material that it's made out of or where you're wearing it on your body. Your experience with a holster of any type may be different from mine. This is just my 2 cents on the holster and my suggestions that I gave Craft. If you guys have any questions, comments, and or suggestions, bleep them down in the comment section, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. If I do not know, I will try to get in touch with the people at Craft and ask them about it. But again, like to thank Craft for sending these out to us. And you can look forward to the open top outside the waistband holster review coming up probably in another 2 or 3 weeks. So I appreciate you guys watching as always. Make sure that you're subscribed if you haven't subscribed already. Like the video if you liked it. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great weekend, and we will catch you guys in the next video.